Welcome back to our channel. Thank you all for tuning in and thank you all for supporting us. And we shall continue to bring you the latest news as they come. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so. My brothers and my sisters, the end of this Fulani Nigerian government have come. It has come. After the Southern Governor's declaration at Asaba, the Southern National Assembly members supported their governors in the ban of open grazing and the call for restructuring instead of referendum. That is what Biafra wants. That is what all we Biafra wants, referendum, not restructuring. All the Northern Minority National Assembly members also joined their Southern counterpart to support the resolution made by the Southern governors because they and their people are also being terrorized, while the Fulani governors look the other way. They are also suffering from Fulani terrorism. This has unsettled the Fulani political elites and their caliphate. The Senate President, Ahmed Lawal, blasted the governors of the South for not consulting Meyeti Allah before banning open grazing. He also abused the Southern governors, calling them thieves and that they should go and restructure their states, that the Nigerian government has already restructured. That's what he's saying. And not Nigeria, because Nigerian government, according to him, have restructured Nigeria. And they also claim that because Nigeria belongs to the Fulanis, that's what they are saying, that Nigeria belongs to the Fulanis. For the Senate President to have the boldness and audacity to talk to the Southern governors who represent a section of the country like that means that the Fulanis have an agenda. Our leader have been saying it long time ago. He has been saying it again and again, that the Fulani has an agenda. It is now that these Southern politicians and the Northern minority politicians are now seeing the truth. If they have listened to Martin Nnamdi Kanu long time ago, I don't think these Fulani atrocities would have continued. It would have ended. And Ahmed Lawan is not fit to be the president of Nigerian Senate. That's what the senators, the House of Rep members are saying. Because any process to make things work, including giving Biafra referendum, is dead on arrival. It's dead on arrival because of that Fulani Janjaweed heading the Nigerian Senate. Because Ahmed Lawan is a Fulani and only believes in the Fulani agendas. And that was why the Fulani Meyeti Allah installed him as a rubber stamp Senate president. After they had rigged out Saraki and Dino Melaye from the Senate. They rigged them out. They rigged them out because they own the INEC. They own the Supreme Court and every other court. They own it. So as it stands now, the Senate president might be sacked this week. He will be impeached this week. And that of the late President Buhari will commence after Lawal is removed. The senators from the South and the Northern minority have started collecting signatures from all indications. They are all responding. They are getting favorable results. Even though the Fulani senators are trying to stop the removal of both Lawal and the late Buhari impostor by lying, deceiving the public that the impeachment is about Lawan's tight-fistedness and that Lawal have refused to release funds for the senators' works at their various locations, at their various constituencies. That's the lie the Fulani senators are peddling to deceive the public so that they will go against the southern senators and the northern minority senators. That's what they're saying. As Biafrans, we cannot trust these politicians because of their greed for money and power. Biafrans don't need this, their, restructuring. That's not what we need. Biafra does not need restructuring. We don't need this, their useless restructuring. What Biafra need is referendum. We are tired of being marginalized. We are tired of being slave in our own land. We are tired of being dominated and oppressed by people who are not even indigenous to that fraudulent contraption called Nigeria, the Fulanis. The good news is that the Fulani Janjaweed are now afraid that their slave southern politicians and elites are now awakened and may finally attain their independence. I wonder why it took them this long. Even with the declaration they made, it wasn't that strong. They should have asked for referendum instead of restructuring. They are still afraid of the Fulanis. The decision made by the southern governors is getting the Fulani elite suddenly worried. They are suddenly worried. They are worried. They never believe a time will come when their slaves in the south will go against them, will say such a thing, will make such kind of declaration. And now the Fulani elites are worried that the end of their Fulanization agenda has come. They are afraid that, under a true federal fiscal federation, a true fiscal federation, anchored on the true principle of federalism, regions will now be required to contribute to the baking of the national cake and not just mere sharing it. They are not contributing anything, the Fulanis. Not a single naira do they contribute to the national purse. They don't. All they do is take. And they are the one taking the lion's share. They take. The Nigerian government, as usual, have written to the rubber-stamp Senate President, Ahmed Lawan, seeking approval for $6.18 billion, which is about 2.3 trillion naira, external loan. They are looking for more money. More money. Claiming to use it to finance the 2021 budget deficit of 5.6 trillion. Who are they deceiving? All the monies that they have been collecting, borrowing, what have they done with it? They have done nothing with it. This Fulani government intentionally installed Ahmed Lawal as the Senate President so that they can put so much debt on Nigeria. That zoo called Nigeria, they are putting so much debt and make the zoo called Nigeria unattractive for breakup. That's what they are doing, simply. So that by the time every other person thinks about leaving, they look about you calculate how much huge debt that will be left behind, that will be apportioned to each nation. That's what the Fulanis are doing, so as to discourage people from supporting breakups. The breakup of Nigeria, that's what they are doing. All these loans are being used to fund the Fulani Janjaweed agendas. And now that the Organization of Islamic Conference Nations needs their help, they have called on Nigeria. The Turkish Prime Minister called Nigeria to join them to fight against Israel. So they need this money. They need it. And they know that Lawan will soon be kicked out and Buhari too will be kicked out. So they want to quickly get this money and then send it to the OIC people, and they will use it and buy more ammunition. Maybe from China, you know. That's what they want to do. But they have failed. They have failed. They have failed because that Nigeria is broken. There's nothing called Nigeria anymore. Biafra is free. And no amount of threats from the Janjaweed Fulani will stop the freedom of Biafra. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video. Thank you for supporting our channel. Please watch out for the next, and bye-bye for now.